Alright guys, so today we're going to do the recoil on Honda gcv160. This is on a Craftsman m250 self-propelled mower. I'll put the rope in the description. They didn't leave me the handle, so rope and handle I'll put in the description. These things are tricky sometimes. Sometimes the stud wants to spin inside. I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but if it does, you take all of them that you can off, and the ones that the stud's spinning, just keep spinning it counterclockwise. The whole stud will come out with the recoil and the gas tank. You'll have to take the gas tank, the fuel line off, and take the whole gas tank off, and then the whole thing will lift up. Then you can get the stud off, put it back in, lock it down, and then you know, put it all back together when you're done with the recoil. Hopefully one of them sticks so I can show you, but if not, I'll give you once I get it all apart, I'll show you what you're supposed to do to remedy that. All right, let me set up my camera here. All right, so it's 10 millimeter. I'm using an impact. You can use a ratchet, whatever. Very easy. Counterclockwise. That one came off. All these are loose. All right, so all these came off. They were all loose. But just in case, we get this off, set to the side. Gas tank, we're gonna just pop off the back. Oh, look at this. They've been in this. All right, fuel lines all twisted up. They've been in this. There's no way that even ran. So you see the studs. This actually has like a 10 millimeter nut on it, even, it feels like. But you can grab it with vice grips and grab the nut on top with 10 millimeter and break it free. Once you get it free, then you just screw it right back down in, right back into the 3 different spots that it goes. Glad I took this off. That's never gonna run like that. Let me go ahead and straighten this fuel line out. I'm just gonna give her a few turns, straighten that line out. Oh, you're not seeing nothing here, are you? Just turning and turning, turning and turning. It's close. A little bit further. Can't have the fuel line kinked like that. It'll never ever freaking, that should be it right there, it'll never let fuel in. This up on here all the way down. There we go. Does it kink? Nope, it looks good now. I bet that works a lot better now. Alright, let's get camera set back up and we'll get on this recoil. Alright, so we're using 4.5, I believe. Oh no, this is 4. 4 will work. 4.5 is probably better. This is all I got. I got 4 and 3. So we're gonna go with the 4. I just have to order more. Pull out a bunch of rope. The end. Here, let's cut the end off just so you can know what's going on here. The end is usually kind of frayed up from the last cut. Here's some dull ass shit here. So what we do is we light the end, just heat it up, pull on it a little bit. Don't get it too hot or it'll stick to your fingers and burn. Pull on a little bit. There we go. Alright, so, oh, we got to get the old line out. Let's see, who knows? I'm just gonna reach in here and try to grab the old line. Let's see if we can find the old end of the old line here. There we go. There it is. Just go ahead and grab this out. Grab this right here, pull it out. Alright, we're going to let this go, but don't let it sling too hard or the spring will come out. We don't want that. We want to still have tension on it. Alright. See, this end here has a hole in it. And let me get this adjusted where we got more room to see. Alright. Alright. So, we've melted the end of this rope. We're going to stick it through this hole here. Down in. This one has a hole on it. We're going to get it around to where it's lined up. And we're going to try to get that rope through. I just made it look really easy. It's not always that easy. I'm going to tie a simple knot. Like so. We're going to pull it through. And then pull on it nice and hard till it's nice and tight. Then we're going to grab this line right here, pull it out. This side to this, we're going to go counterclockwise. There's 4 turns right there. Pull it out, look, it comes back in. You just tensioned the spring. Getting me a bunch of rope out of here again. Looks like I can do a few more turns. We'll do 2 more. You just want to do it till this pulley is full. You don't want to overfill the pulley or the rope starts binding up. See, it's already hitting the outside edge right there. Starts binding up there. Now, if you look, we're doing a lawnmower. If you're doing like a pressure washer, you don't have a handlebar to go up to, but from the engine, you have to go up with the rope to the handlebar. So that's a couple of feet, but we want there to be tension on it. So we're going to put an additional 1 foot on this. Let me get this set back up. So we're going to get, you know, an extra foot, 1.5 feet maybe of line. And then we're going to cut it with the dull cutters. I don't know why we're using dull cutters. I have sharp ones around here somewhere. We're going to take the end. I'm going to light it. Heat it up. Get it to a point. The fan's killing me here. It's probably noisy on the phone too, isn't it? Yeah, I'm recording this with a phone. Alright, that's in. Get an old handle. This is a Briggs and scrap iron handle, but I think she will do as long as it isn't. Actually, this one's going to be too big. Hold on, let me find a better handle for it. Alright, so we got another handle. We're going to go with the rope. It's all heated to a point. We go through the handle. And then we're going to tie another simple knot. Like so. Then we're going to pull it through, and then pull on it nice. Make sure it's good and hard in there. There. Now there is a way to oil these. Hold on, let me get my oil. This is just transmission fluid with a little diesel fuel to thin it out. You can use PB Blaster or anything you want, really. But there's a spring sitting out right here. You dump the oil right in on that spring. Turn it like this to kind of hold the oil in it. And here we go. Get a little oil in it, and it really smooths things out a lot right there. Alright, so that's that. That's how you oil it. Alright, let's go ahead and put this back on. We're going to do put this back towards the back, on the lawnmower at least. Put that on. Put our 3 nuts on. And tighten them down. my impact go. Once you're done looking for the last 10 minutes for the impact that's sitting on the front of the lawnmower right in front of your face, tighten it up. Then we're gonna, here, let me adjust you up to the handles here. Here we go. And we're gonna loosen this up enough to get the rope in there. And the rope in. Then we're gonna tighten this right back down. And that's it. Recoil is done. Alright guys, if this helped you out in any way, shape, or form, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Put the rope and the handle in the description below. Just click on the link. Peace.